All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We're the brothers out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. We want to give our praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Ruach HaKodash. All right, we want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that are pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, this is just going to be a quick lesson. All right, it's going to be centered around just Christmas and these holidays. All right, because our people are completely lost. All right, you know, they basically celebrating these holidays and traditions of Esau, all right, and they don't know who they truly are, all right, and you know, I guess we'll just go straight into it. You can get Jeremiah 10, and because right now, all right, as you people know, all right, is today is actually Christmas, so-called Christmas. All right, so you got a lot of our people that's opening gifts as we speak. All right, you got a lot of our people that are, you know, sitting down with the family and having drinks and being merry. All right, having a merry old Christmas, you know, and that's the spirit that our people are in. All right, and they don't even know that you know, we're on the brink of war with Russia, China, Iran, and these countries. All right, they're not in tune with prophecy. They don't have a clue. All right, because Esau has successfully kept them asleep. Okay, which really is the spirit of the Lord that basically put the spirit of slumber on them. All right, but you know, you people, you'll get together in the name of Christmas. All right, because you want to make it a family thing. That's how a lot of people, and that's actually the main thing I want to focus on in this lesson is. A lot of you people, you get together and you follow these traditions in the name of so-called family, all right? But guess what? Though these so-called families that you you know, you get in together amongst, all right? Your people are finished, okay? Your whole family is basically celebrating wickedness, all right? You all getting together in the name of family, but your whole family is you basically making your whole family partake in this wicked ritual of Christmas. All right, you know, a lot of people say, yeah, we do it for the kids. Yeah, we do it. We just do it for the kids. Let's get some presents and do it for the kids. But really, you pushing wickedness on you doing more harm to your kids than good. Okay, because you think it's harmless. Yeah, I'm gonna just get my kids this gifts. You know, we're gonna get a tree. You think it's harmless, but little do you know, you're actually doing a satanic ritual, all right? And you're leading that kid towards a path of destruction, all right? Because you're basically you're not teaching him who he is. You're not teaching him who the Most High is. Okay, you teach him who Santa Claus is. You teach him all these lies and propaganda that Esau has pushed down your throat for years. All right, so you can get that Jeremiah 10.
Yeah. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 10, starting at verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen. All right, so the heathen is these other nations outside of Israel, okay? Which Israel is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, you go back to the forefather Israel or Jacob in the Bible. All right, so it's he said don't learn the ways of the heathen. All right, and what are the ways of the heathen? All right, these different religions. Okay, these Thanksgiving, you know, these various holidays and stuff. All right, it's all heathen. It all comes from the so-called, you know, from these other nations. Go ahead.
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I got this little.
God.
Well, I guess not a news clip, but a part from a book. This is from John A. Sarkett's book, After Armageddon, chapter 4. It says, "Where do we get ideas?" It says, "So our Christmas tree and our Yule log have tremendous meaning, but not a Christian meaning. The Yule log is the dead. The Yule log is the dead Nimrod, human ruler of ancient Babylon, who was eventually deified as the Son incarnate.
Yeah. So it goes back to the god Nimrod. All right. The what did it say? The Yule log.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So a lot of these different different I guess symbols, Christmas symbols. All right, they go back to a particular god. All right, and from these ancient kingdoms, you know, and you people, you just follow along. You don't know what's going on. You don't know the origins of stuff. You just do it. All right, go ahead.
It says the Christmas tree is mystical Tammuz, the slain god come to life again.
That's right. That's Tammuz. All right. And so all these things, okay, Esau is smart. He's the devil. He's cunning. He's a cunning deceiver. All right. So he'll have you, cut out your Christmas tree. All right, which we're gonna get into in Jeremiah. But he'll have you do these things. He'll have you, burn these Yule logs and all this other shit. All right. But little do you know, those are rituals. Okay, that go back to these ancient pagan gods. All right, because that's also what a lot of people don't know is Christianity has a lot of pagan influence. A lot of these Christian ideas and doctrines, okay, they come from Roman pagan Catholic origins, you know. But that's what a lot of people people don't research. You don't know where stuff comes from, and you don't care to know. All you care about is family, and you all right. We gonna get together and cook, y'all. That's what you do. Was that it on that?
No,
You got more?
I got some more. This is from The Plain Truth About Christmas from David J. Stewart. It says, Nimrod married his own mother, whose name was Semiramis. After Nimrod's death, his so-called mother-wife Semiramis propagated the evil doctrine of the survival of Nimrod as a spirit being. She claimed a full-grown ever tree sprang overnight from a dead tree stump, which symbolized the springing forth unto new life of the dead Nimrod. Slaki. On each anniversary of his birth, she claimed Nimrod would visit the evergreen tree and leave gifts upon it. December 25th was the birthday of Nimrod. This is the real origin of the Christmas tree.
And that's the real origin of the Christmas tree, and that's where you get so-called December 25th from. All right, because these Christians try to spin things and say that December 25th is the son of Jesus, right? Which so-called Jesus was born, I believe, after the Passover, so it would have had to have been during the spring. All right, so as you see, all right, these are lies that were basically, this is lies and propaganda that was basically pushed upon to our people from the heathens. Okay, the heathen. The brother just read that all this stuff goes back to Nimrod. You got the story of Semiramis. I slip on that word, but yeah, you got these different gods. Okay, where you get your Christmas tree from, where you get your all these different things. Pretty sure that the stockings has some type of hanging up the stockings. Pretty sure that has some type of pagan origin. Okay, pretty sure the little cookies, Santa eating the cookies. Pretty sure that has some type of satanic origin. So when you go into these different origins, man, and you look into things, because all it takes is a Google search. All you gotta type in is "truth about Christmas," and you're gonna have plenty of things pop up exposing the lies of Christmas. But you people are just completely gone and lost, and you're just following. You're just followers. You're just sheep's led to the slaughter. And actually, I'm gonna get that, but you can finish up on that. Yeah.
All right. This is Jeremiah 10:2. Thus saith the Lord: Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Yep.
Verse 3, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. Verse 4.
You can break that down.
Yeah, it says the customs are vain. And here it is, the Lord is explaining these ancient Babylonian customs of cutting down a tree. And you people think it's from, from what your Christian pastors tell you, you got these guys come up to our camps trying to debunk us, and try to so-called debunk our sound doctrine. But you can't even tell your own people that Christmas is pagan. So it says that these customs are vain. They're worthless. They're meaningless. This has nothing to do with who the man who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. If the man who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ says he's the light, why would he be born in the dead of winter? I mean, it makes no sense. So, continuing on, it says, they deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. Verse 5. They are upright as the palm tree, but speaketh not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. And that also goes back to it's all going back to Babylonian worship of Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz. And when you put Christmas presents under the tree, that's basically giving homage to Nimrod. Mm-hmm. And the story
those are
goes,
offerings.
Yeah, the offerings. And the story goes, if you didn't put anything under there, Nimrod was going to come back to haunt you. And that's just an old fable or old myth, but people don't go, actually look this stuff up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the point. Our people don't look things up. The scriptures say our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. All right, so you don't have any knowledge of the origins of these holidays you celebrate. Okay, you don't care to look it up. You don't know to look it up, and you don't care to look it up. But we're here to tell you that you shouldn't be celebrating these wicked holidays. All right, and that your power, YAHAWASHI, is going to punish you for partaking in these into these heathen customs and rituals. Because our job is to tell you not to do this, and a lot of you people have heard. A lot of people already know that Christmas is wicked. All right, but you do it anyway. All right. And you try to spin it and say that yes, well, it's all about family. All right, well, if it's all about family, then why you got to be on the 25th? Why y'all got to, if it's all about family coming together, why don't you do it next week? Or why don't y'all do a barbecue or something? Why do you have to do the tree? Why do you have to, if it's all about family, then y'all want to get each other gifts or whatever, then why you got to wrap them up in Christmas wrap? Why you got to put it under the tree? Jake goes all above and beyond. All right, just to follow along with the norm, the social norm. All right, which we looked up that word social norm, and I'll grab it again. All right, but that word those social norms are key, because social norms are the reason why you people are doing what you're doing. All right, this is social norms. All right, social norms are unwritten rules about how to behave. They provide us with an expected idea of how to behave in a particular social group or culture. So Esau has taught you how to behave. He's taught you how to wrap your presents. He has taught you how to put, the Christmas tree. He's taught you all his ways. All right, and you just and these are social norms. Everyone. You got people outside of America that are celebrating Christmas and all this stuff. People in Africa and other cultures. All right. It says the idea of norms provides a key to understanding social influence in general and conformity in particular. See, so it's just conformity. You people are conformed to this society. And I got a precept real quick. This is Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. And this is a warning. All right. He's basically warning you, flee out of the midst of Babylon, which means mentally. You have to mentally flee out of the ideas and the rituals and ways and culture of this society. All right. Deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. All right. And what are what's a part of the iniquities of Babylon? Is which is America, by the way. What are the part of these iniquities? Christmas, New Year's Eve, Thanksgiving. All right, these are part of the iniquities. All right. He will render unto, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. All right, so it's gonna be a payback. All right, the Lord is gonna punish you people for all your deeds, man. Okay. All these things you've been doing in vain. All right, all these things, all these little celebrations and stuff. The Lord's gonna punish you for that.
I got a precept on that.
Come on, go ahead.
This is he's talking about the wicked. This is Isaiah 48:22. There is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked. So we know that Esau, the so-called white man, is the number one wicked, but 2/3 of you people can be fit in this category too, because this is while you're sleeping, on this day of Christmas, Nimrod's penis worship day, just to put it out there, just to put it out raw, you don't know what's happening with the UN resolution, what's happening over there in different countries, the sedition all over, the RFID chip is being pushed, but everybody's being asleep, so this is gonna come upon you suddenly, coming to the new year, and all hell's about to break loose next year.
Yep.
But I wanted to bring out another scripture too, in Isaiah 3 and verses 12, and you went back to that word social norm, and it all goes back to the woman, because the woman is really the one who pushes this behavior. A man on this day, any other Jake man, they probably just sit in the basement drinking, trying to watch.
Yeah, just want to watch football and just chill out.
But it's the woman telling them, "Come on, come on."
Come on, I'm gonna cook and I'm gonna do all this. Yeah, and you're right, bro. It all stems from the woman, because the woman is all about family time and let's get together and sit down at the dinner table and all that other shit. But that's the woman, man. Because a Jake. Jake men, they don't give a damn about none of that shit, for real. Jake men, they don't really fuck with their families like that, for the most part. I mean, when I look at the examples of what I've seen, Jake fathers, they don't really. My dad never sat down at the dinner table with us like that. He'll go sit on his couch, watch the game or whatever. All right, a lot of these Jake fathers, they're not really into this shit like that, but they get dragged into this shit by the nigga woman, and they just and they're passive, because at this point it's not like they're gonna tell their woman, nah, we're not gonna do it this year. Nah, they just let their woman, my woman, she's gonna do all this, she's gonna cook and all this other shit and get the tree, so that's that. You have more on it?
Yeah, this is Isaiah 3:12. It says, "As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them."
Yep, women rule over them, and that's the spirit of you people, man. All right, women rule over you. All right, these women are basically what did it say? The Eve is the beginning of sin. For the beginning of sin came from Eve. All right. Which Eve tempted Adam. I think that's 25 and 26.
God.
What was it?
Yeah, that's
okay.
It says, it's Sirach chapter 25, verses 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
Through her, we all die. Because if we follow Eve and we follow the so-called nigga woman, these Israelite women, right? Then we all gonna die. Because what is she about? She's about happiness and peace and family and celebrating Christmas and celebrating this wicked. And a lot of you niggas are gonna get caught up taking the chip because of a woman, man. The RFID microchip. A lot of you niggas are going to die because of the woman. All right, because your woman, you know, if you love me, you'll take the chip. Or, you know, we ain't got nothing to eat.
Kids ain't got nothing to eat.
Kids ain't got nothing to eat. So we need to take the chip. That's what she's going to say. You know? But as I said before, you know, this whole thing of you know, family time, let's do it for the kids, that all stems from the nigga woman. Okay? I'm thankful for my family and praying and all that other shit.
Yeah.
You know? I got something else. Were you done on
Yeah, I finished off Isaiah 3 and 12. It says, I'll start from the top again. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Mm-hmm.
O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths.
They which lead thee cause thee to err. So all these church leaders that did a Christmas service and all these different celebrities that's pushing out this Merry Christmas spirit and athletes and all this Merry Christmas bullshit, all right, they're basically your leaders and they're causing you to go off. They're causing you to forsake your true living power, which is Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. They're causing you. You can blame them. You can blame the nigga woman, and you can blame your leaders, and you can blame Esau. All right, for basically, you know, pushing. Ultimately blame Esau because he's the one that put it on the nigga, you know, brainwash the nigga woman and your leaders. All right. But really, and really, to go deeper than that, it's the Most High, of course. But you know, there's a reason why you people are just stuck into the ways of this society. All right, and that's because you're going to be judged. That's ultimately what it is you're going to be judged. All right, so these things, this is actually just prophecy coming to pass. All right. Our people are gonna go off. Our people are gonna celebrate these holidays and different stuff. All right, because it has to come to pass because the Lord's judgment must come.
Can I bring a precept?
Go ahead. Quick? Yeah.
Just to land back and build on the point that you were making. This is 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahawashi, that everyone may receive the things done in his body, according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad.
Yep, whether it be good or bad. So Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is going to be the ultimate judge, man. All right, he's going to come back and basically reward everyone according to their works. All right, that's what's getting ready to go down. All right, so you know, you people that's out here celebrating Christmas and you know, all this stuff, your works are being recorded. All right, you're being marked for death. All right, because you're not hearkening unto the prophets. You're not hearkening. You're not searching into things. You're not into the scriptures. Okay, you're not trying to keep the Lord's laws. Okay, His statutes and commandments. Okay, and you're being disobedient. All right, so what happens when you're disobedient? What happens when you're a disobedient child? You get a whooping. You know? Simple. Was that it on that?
Yeah, that's it.
It's Amos 8 and 10. And I will turn your feasts into mourning. And what is Christmas? That's a feast. That's, you know, holidays. You know, I will turn your feasts into mourning, all your songs into lamentation. All right, all these Christmas jingles, all right, all these jingle bells and all that stuff, all your songs into lamentation, and I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins and baldness upon every head, and I will make it as the morning of an only son, and the end thereof as a bitter day. All right, why? Why is the Lord gonna do this? Because your punishment is close. Here we are at the end of the last days. Okay, a nuclear holocaust could pop off any moment. The chip could pop off any moment, and here it is. You people are opening gifts under a Christmas tree and watching a holiday parade. You know, but that's what you people do. You know, but the Lord is gonna turn all this stuff into lamentation. All this stuff is gonna be turned around. Then you're gonna realize, oh shit, we've been fucking around. Oh shit, we shouldn't have been celebrating Christmas. All this stuff is wicked as hell.
It's gonna be too late.
It's gonna be too late then. All right. I'll continue on 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So we're giving you that warning now, but pretty soon you're not gonna get that warning, man. Just like the brother said, it's gonna be too late, because here is the gates of mercy. The Lord is extending His hand, and here He's sending His prophets to basically get you people to listen, to hearken unto His word, but you people don't want to listen. You still want to drink some eggnog and have a Merry Christmas. All right, and you're gonna have a Merry Christmas. All right, you're gonna have a Merry Christmas. All right, and we pray. We put a curse on this day too. So we hope and we pray that some major mass death will happen on this day. We hope more Christmas trees burn on fire. Okay, we hope all types of stuff, death happens to you people. All right, because you don't want to listen.
As a matter of fact, these curses are working because what's that rap guy's name? Jim Jones, man. His mother's house burned down on Christmas Day, and here he's known for this song "Ballin'." Now he's balling on the camera talking about, as long as everybody's okay, man. The Lord is gonna start visiting you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but He's gonna visit you, man.
Yep, and then Jim Jones got the nerve to say, well, as long as I got my family, that's the best gift. Nigga, you about to lose your family, man. Because y'all into this Christmas shit. That's good for you, man. And Jake doesn't take hints, man. Jake doesn't take hints at all. All right? Here it is, your Christmas tree burned down or whatever, your house burned down because of Christmas or whatever. Jake doesn't get the hint. Damn, maybe we shouldn't be doing this shit.
Jake wants an obvious sign. He wants YAHAWASHI to come back and say, my son, don't celebrate this.
Yep.
When his mouthpiece is through the prophets, like Amos 3:7 says. So we're coming in the spirit of Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI to tell you to stop with this folly, man. But you want the Messiah to come back out of the sky and tell you, hey, stop. And the nigga, I don't know if you get it or not.
You got anything else?
Yeah, this is Amos 5 and 21. It says, I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Yep, and the Lord, you people pray on Christmas and all this stuff. All right, but the Lord despises. He doesn't hear your prayers, and He despises your feast days. He despises Christmas, just like we despise Christmas. All right, we despise all of these holidays, man. It's sick. It's sickening. Can't stand Christmas, man.
All right, verse 22. Though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
Yep.
Verse 23.
So the Lord not smelling none of those peace offerings. He's not honoring none of that shit y'all are doing.
Yeah.
Okay? He's not hearing it. Go ahead.
Verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows. And that goes to these Christmas songs, man.
Yep.
Because those are demons being placed on you people. You know, you go to the grocery store, that's all you hear, man.
Yep.
You know?
But them Christmas songs be catchy as hell too.
Yeah.
But that's just like the brother said, that's some demons, man. All right, that's some demons, man. Because they're pushing out heavy vibrations, man. All right, everything in this system is basically designed to come up against the righteousness. Everything is wicked. You have a overwhelming amount of wickedness in this society. All right, and it's just basically overtaking us, you know, except for the elect, but it's overtaking everyone. So that's why you people are stuck in your predicament, all right, because you're just victims. You're victims to Esau's holidays. You're victims to to these social norms, you know. That was it on that?
That was it on that.
Okay. You had anything else?
Yeah, I wanted to get Matthew 10 verses 34.
Oh, kind of,
35.
yeah. Yep.
All right, Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Yeah, contrary to popular belief, the Jesus, whom you ignorantly call Jesus, all right, is coming to destroy. Okay, he's coming with judgment. All right, he's gonna judge the world for your wickedness, for celebrating these holidays. You know, this pagan worship. Okay, and all these so-called white men, he's gonna punish. All right, for all the iniquities that he's done, iniquities and robberies and deceit that he's done on the planet Earth. All right, you Christians, you don't understand this. Read that again.
Matthew 10 and 34. Think not I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Yeah, you Christians, you ignore this scripture right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because here it is. You think that the Lord is coming back, you know, all jolly and you know, the Lord is. They think the Lord is gonna come down and open Christmas presents with them.
Yeah.
All right. They think the Lord is gonna come down and you know, with a whole bunch of gifts,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like Santa Claus, yeah, you know. But that's not true. The Lord is coming to send a sword, and it's gonna be all types of calamities on the planet Earth, and because of his judgment. Go ahead.
Verse 35. For I came to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
Yep. So you're gonna have families come up against each other, man. All right, which your family's already dysfunctional anyway.
Yeah.
All right, but the reason why you're gonna have separation between these families is because everything is gonna have tension. You're gonna have racial tension. You're gonna have family tension. All right, because everyone is gonna come up against each other. You're gonna have righteous kids out of you know, kids that might be saved out of a family, right? But their parents might die. There's gonna be plenty of examples of that, you know, because you got a lot of kids that are being influenced wickedly by their parents. You know, it's gonna be a lot of children that's gonna be saved, all right, because you know they have a pure spirit, all right, that has been tainted by their parents. So the Lord is gonna remove their parents out the way, you know. Go ahead.
All right, it says, verse 36, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. So, you know, even us here at Great Millstone, all right, we don't deal with our families like that. I mean, you have certain brothers that might be pretty cool with their families, or you know, might have, you know, be kind of cool, but we don't deal. For the most part, we don't deal with them, you know. But you know, our foes are basically our families. All right, which it may not be intensified now. You might be cool with your family now, but best believe in that day, they're going to be your biggest enemies, man. All right, and especially when you came into the truth, all right, your family's the biggest demons. You know, if you tell them this truth, you know, they be the biggest demons, and they come up against it. All right, but, you know, we've all, you know, a lot of us have seen that prophecy come to pass. A lot of us have seen an example of that. because we've seen our families come up against us and be our enemies. All right, but guess what? We got to push through that. All right, because all it is a test. It's a test to see, are you gonna let your family pull you out of this thing? You know. Was that it?
I got another precept.
Come on, go ahead.
This is Luke 21:16. And he shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends.
Yep.
And some of you shall they cause to be put to death.
Yep. So your families and your friends and all this stuff, they can cause you to be put to death. We just did a live stream on that last night. How niggas, hanging around niggas and hanging around the wrong people can get you killed. A nigga will sell you out quick. Same as your family. Your family, you think your family member, when their life is being put on the line, and they got a gun to their head, you don't think they're gonna sell you out?
I'll give you up quick.
They're gonna give you up quick. They're gonna be like, please, no, don't shoot me. He's so and so. Don't shoot me, please. He's over here. And then they're gonna be like, he was in that crazy Israelite stuff. And I didn't know.
Yeah, I told that boy to get up out that stuff. Stuff like that.
Yep. That's what they're gonna say. All right. So was that it?
That's it on that.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, you people, gotta quit. Well, ultimately, the elect is gonna make it anyway. All right, but majority of our people are gonna die. It says 2/3 of our people are gonna die because they're stuck in the ways of this society. They're stuck in this whole Christmas paradigm. All right, so with that, I want to give our praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Kodash, and Shalom.
Shalom.